everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. Guys, I have a Kroger updated must-do deals video for you that runs from April 2nd through the 8th of 2025. Now today, as I am making this video, it is Friday, April the 4th. And I always like to tell you what date it actually is, because then you'll know whether or not you need to maybe double check some deals. You probably need to double check deals regardless, but you'll know where we're at in the whole timeline of events and whether or not, these are fresh deals or deals that have been out for a few days. Anyway, this is going to be week 2 of our buy 5 or more, save $1 each mega sale. We're also going to have some more of the spend 15, save 5 instantly in the personal care event going on. I have another scenario for you. And then of course, just updates all around with Kroger deals. So do you like to save money at Kroger? If that answer is yes, you like to save money when you go grocery shopping at Kroger, then you need to hit the subscribe button, because in this channel, we do about 95, maybe higher percentage of videos on Kroger specifically. We usually get close to daily videos, maybe not every single day, but most days you're going to get an update on the latest deals. So you do not want to miss out on the latest deals. Okay, we're going to jump into this. So let's go. All right, so have you opened your Ibotta account lately? If you have not, go ahead and do that like right now, okay? They have a thing going on where you hunt down the Easter eggs. So find eggs for extra bonus cash. You're going to unlock festive eggs to increase your upcoming extra earnings. Oh my goodness, bonus reward. A new egg will be hidden for 48 hours. So one was hidden yesterday on 4/3. Today is 4/4. So you still have a chance to find that particular egg. I'm playing the video of me finding it. It was super easy, like literally logged into the account, saw this, screenshot it, and then I decided to go ahead and video what I was doing. And I just went straight to Kroger, and it was right there on the very, very top of the page. I thought I was going to have to hunt for a while. So maybe the first one's super easy. And then I went over to check and see if it was anywhere else. It seems like in most of the, Meijer and Walmart, it's all sitting there at the very, very top. So you should be able to clip it. There's going to be another one on 4/7 and 4/11. And if you collect all 3 for an any brand offer 2. So I don't know exactly what we're going to be getting, but it definitely is kind of exciting. So make sure you're searching for these festive eggs to get that extra bonus savings there. Okay. All right. And guess what? Today is Friday. So today is officially the day you want to go shopping at Kroger in order to get that 4 times the fuel points. We've been talking about this for a couple of days, how important it is to get your deals together, be ready to go, and then head to the store and grab all that you need on a regular weekly basis, but then also take advantage of 4 times the fuel points. Okay. So that is for, like, my region is a 4 times the fuel point region. I do know some of you are 2 times the fuel points region, so you don't necessarily have to go shopping today. You could wait until Sunday if you'd like, or Saturday, whatever it might be. I just know personally that if you wait until a Saturday or Sunday, the stores are nuts. And so if there's some really, really good deals, sometimes you're risking the chance of it being out of stock. And then also you're just dealing with lots of people. So it's always nice to go shopping on a Friday because it tends to be a little less. Now, there is a cure to this. You could get up super early on Saturday or Sunday and go shopping. That's pretty chill when you're walking around the store. So those are some options for you. But remember, you want to do this and then take advantage of the low fuel costs with your fuel points. All right, let's start out with a couple of new deals for the buy 5 or more, save $1 each mega sale. You can mix and match these items. You don't have to buy 5 of one individualized item, but you do need a total of 5 participating items or more. Once you get to that minimum of 5, $1 per item comes off at checkout. We compare these with coupons. They can be store or manufacturer coupons, and you can find them in, the digital account. You can find them on printable coupons like coupons.com. You can also find them in rebate app. Sorry, we're going to use rebate apps. Yeah, I was going to say inserts. That's what I meant to say. And then we're also going to use rebate apps. There you go. So Ibotta and Fetch are the best 2 to start out with if you're new to couponing, which I know a lot of you are new to couponing. wanting. Start out with those. And then eventually you can add in Shopkick, Swag Bucks, Merryfield, Checkout 51, those types of things in order to supplement some of that other income. But yeah, Ibotta and Fetch. If you need any of those rebate apps, you haven't downloaded them yet, before you actually download them, go to the description box below. Find my referral codes. Please, please, please try to use those. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but it also helps you to get some sort of extra savings in the process. Okay, let's do this. All right, so one of the first deals that I noticed was the Betty Crocker cake or brownie mix this morning. Now, these are regularly priced anywhere from $2.19 to $2.49. Obviously, the $2.19 is staying $2.19, but the $2.49 products are going to be on sale for $2.19. So the mega sale price for all of it is $1.19. That's a pretty decent deal. I usually like to grab some cake and brownie mixes at around $1, so this is pretty close to that price. So $1.19 each, and because it's a Betty Crocker product, it's going to be it's a box top product, which means you can submit to that box top app and you can make money for your local school. Just a quick note, if you need to sign up for the Box Top app, I'm not going to get too into this, but use my referral code. Normally you get 25 bonus box tops for your school and 25 bonus box tops from the school of my choice when you use my referral code. But this month, we get an extra referral bonus for coordinators, and I'm a coordinator, for $5. So that's pretty awesome. So make sure you use my referral code in order to get that extra money for your your students, your schools, whatever it might be. But anyway, one other note is that it doesn't go into effect until you scan a receipt, and it can be any receipt that you want to scan. So do that. Make sure you not only sign up, but then you scan a receipt. Doesn't have to have a box top product on it. That way it triggers that bonus on both sides. All right, so let's talk about the Linder's Bagels 6-count. These are regularly priced at $3.19. They're on sale for $2.99 each, and they're part of the mega sale for $1.99 each. And that's your final cost, just $1.99 each for 6 bagels. Take a quick note in comparison to the Kroger bagels that are regularly priced at $2.49. Now, Heather left me this comment, and she did also mention that they're found in the refrigerated section. So if you're not sure where to find them, don't go look in the bread section. Go look in the refrigerated section. But she says they're on mega sale for $1.99, which is 80 cents less than Kroger brand here. So obviously that her region's price is more expensive than mine, because mine's about 51 cents less, but still a really, really good deal. And so if you like more of the name brand products, this is the way to do it, is get them for super cheap, cheaper than the off brand. All right, next we have the Nongshim noodles 4-count. These are regularly priced at $8.99. We do have a sale price of $7.79, and they're part of the mega sale, so they're $6.79 each. Well, we got this huge $4.50 off one digital coupon from Kroger this morning. So clip that coupon, and you're going to pay $2.29. Remember, this is a 4-count, so you're actually getting 4 meals out of it. But really, really awesome deal coming from that $9 price point all the way down to $2.30. That's amazing. Next deal we have, and this is going to vary by your account. All right, so the Febreze air freshener spray that's regularly priced at $4.19 is on mega sale for $3.19. Okay, now I do not have this digital coupon, but Frankie, on the other hand, sent me this deal, and I started searching for it. It's like, I don't have this. I actually have a different $2.30 off one coupon for the small spaces, and I thought that was the coupon that he was speaking of. I was like, mine doesn't connect to this product. Well, eventually he sent me a screenshot of the $2.30 off one. So possibly it's no longer available to clip, and that's why I don't have it, or maybe just certain people got it. So check your account, see what you happen to have. If you happen to have this coupon, you're grabbing this for a ridiculous price of 89 cents. So big shout out and thank you to Frankie for sending me that message. By the way, he hasn't been feeling real well, and so he's been kind of MIA, but he sent me a bunch of deals, and so I greatly appreciate that, and I'm glad he's back. So everybody in the comments, just wish Frankie better. Hopefully he gets better quickly. He's still dealing with some issues, but we definitely want him to feel better. All right, we're going to move out of the mega sale. We're going to move into the personal care products. I only have one scenario for you, but definitely go check out. I have videos from Wednesday and Thursday with some other scenarios you might like. And again, you can mix and match all these scenarios in order to get whatever you want to buy. But we're going to or spend $15 minimum on participating products. And then once you hit that minimum of $5 comes off instantly. Of course, we can pair that with coupons and rebate apps, which we get really great deals. So let me show you the new scenario I have for you. All right, so you want to grab 3 of the Colgate Max Fresh toothpaste. These are regularly priced at $4.49, but they're on sale for $3.49. They also have a 5 off 3 digital coupon that's attaching to them, so make sure that's clipped. Then you also want to grab 1 of the Dove bar soap 4-count that's regularly priced at $7.99. That total is going to come to $18.46. There's also a 2 off 1 digital coupon that's attaching to the Dove. All right, so after the 5 instant savings, the 5 digital coupon, and the 2 digital coupon, our final cost ends up being $6.46 total, or $1.62 each. Now, again, I'm not a huge fan of paying for toothpaste, but it depends on how you want to look at this. So if you like the Dove bar soap and you're going to spend $7.99 and now you're paying $6.49 for it and you're getting 3 free toothpaste, that's another way you can look at it if you're like me and don't want to pay for toothpaste. So anyway, not a bad deal here. Now remember, any of these deals, like you could just get the soap and then you could go back to a deal I did on Thursday or Wednesday and take some items from those deals that you like and kind of put them together in order to get the best deal for you. All right, let's move into a couple of Kroger deals. I actually got quite a few for you that you might be interested in. These are just like random deals throughout the store or possibly random deals through Ibotta, which now we know that Ibotta is going to be giving us some extra stuff with the Easter coming up. So we definitely want to pay attention to this. First deal we have is the Dell Corazon sides. They're regularly priced at $4.99, but they're on sale for $3.99 each. You want to grab 2 of them. The out of pocket would be $7.98. Well, then we can take that receipt, we can submit it to Ibotta and get $5.96 back on 2. It's a limit of 1 time. Makes that final cost for these just $2.02 total, or $1.01 per side. So pretty good deal here. Now this does work on the entrees. Obviously the entrees are going to be a lot more expensive, but if you prefer to grab the entrees or grab 1 entree and 1 side, you definitely could do that. Just you'll have to do the math to figure out the total. Next deal we have is the Green Giant Simply Steam Veggies. Now grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced at $1.59 and they're buy one, get one. So the final cost ends up being $1.59 total, or roughly like 80 cents each. This is a great deal, great time to stock up on some vegetables. I love the fact that they're freezer, so that way you can just pull them out as needed. I know we have a hard time getting through our vegetables sometimes. Sometimes we're gung-ho. We'll like fly through them in a day or a couple of days and they're done. And then other days, like I buy them with good intentions and then we just get busy. Maybe we don't even eat at home. And suddenly I go in there to grab them and they're bad. So I like frozen because then they're ready for you when you're ready to eat. So that's just my thought. Stock up that freezer. Next deal we have is the Marshuan, I think that's how you say it. I know I'm gonna get it for saying it wrong, but anyway, these noodles here, they're regularly priced $1.29, and we just got a brand new 50 cent off 1 digital coupon this morning, so it makes one of these just 79 cents. Great little easy meal to grab and go. All right, the next deal we have is another Frankie deal that I am not able to put together, unfortunately for me. There is a dollar off 1 digital coupon that was available at one point, and it's no longer available to clip. At least that's what we think. All right, so check your count, see if you still have this or if you happen to have clipped it. But Duncan Hines Dolly Parton's cake or frosting that's regularly priced anywhere from $2.69 to $2.99, but on sale for $1.99, has this dollar off 1 digital coupon available if you had already clipped it. And the final cost would end up being 99 cents. So it's actually a really, really good deal. You just have to make sure that you have that coupon. So it can vary from account to account, but hopefully you have it. Oh, thank you, Frankie. All right. I actually kind of like this deal. I don't drink the Ghost, but my husband really does like them, and I think I need to get him some more energy drinks. So the Ghost energy drink 4 count is regularly priced at $6.99. Well, no sale price, unfortunately, but we do have $1 off one digital coupon. So the final cost ends up being $5.99 each, or roughly $1.50 per drink. So that's pretty good. Now, if you want to look at this and compare it to just one individualized drink of Ghost, Ghost currently is on sale for $2. So you are much better off to buy a 4 pack than you are to buy 4 of the Ghost individually, which would be $8. So you're going to be saving a little bit of money there, making them a little bit cheaper. So there you go. All right, weekly digital deals. Now, I have a ton of matchups in Wednesday's video. We do have like one that I highlight in Thursday's video, but I do want to highlight one more for you. Remember, these are digital coupons that you can find within your account. You just need to go into the account and clip them, and then you can grab up to 5 of them in the same transaction. Now, they are store coupons. We can pair them with manufacturer coupons and rebate apps. But let me show you the one I want to highlight for you because it actually doesn't have any matchups. So the highlight of this particular video is going to be the Sunny Delight 1 gallon. These are regularly priced at $4.29. They're on sale for $2.99 each, but they're going to be just $1.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon, and that's all you got to do. And if there are people that are really gung-ho about Sunny D, I'm just a so-so person on it. I can drink it if I have to, but I'm not in love with it. It's very sugary, so I kind of prefer not to. I like to stay away from the sugar. Hey, those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I kind of go back and forth on keto. I've been doing keto all week and I've been really good. And I feel so much better. I can't tell you how much better being on keto is. It's just like getting the carbs and the sugar out of your system. Like my knees hurt less because I have some swelling in my knees. The swelling goes down. So we're going to try this again. I lost a ton of weight over COVID time period when we were doing like keto hardcore, and I want to get back there and feel better. So if you're with me for a while, you will know that I was definitely, I'm going to try to get back into it so I feel better. That is the point of it, not anything else. All right, I just have one comment I wanted to talk about today from Kelly. So Kelly I guess, responding to Angela or Angel, I don't know, about fuel points. You can fill up both cars during $1 off fill up to 30 gallons. We do this every week. It takes some timing and having someone holding the pump between cars so the pump doesn't time out. My son holds the pump and my daughter and I each drive our cars to fill up. You can save that dollar off up to 30 gallons no matter how many cars, cans, etc. We save up to $30 each week with our fuel points, only using one of the dollar off per gallon for one fill up. I hope that makes sense. We more than pay for our Boost membership in 2 weeks with savings of off fuel points alone. Okay. So I have actually seen this one time. I didn't realize what was going on. I was pulling up to the gas pump and like one person was pulled up in front of me, and then somebody swung around on the other side on the pump and sat there, and then the one filled up and then handed the pump over to the other one and they filled up at the same time. That's a great way to do it, to be honest with you. My husband and I don't do this, which doesn't seem to make much sense, but we're usually not together when we need to fill up, but we probably should start taking advantage of this and sharing the fuel points, especially when it gets up to $1, and that's a lot of savings. So thank you, Kelly, for that suggestion. Yes, I have seen many people do it. I don't think that they frown. I don't know. I've not heard anything about them, coming after anybody for doing that. But let me know in the comments if anybody has had any issues with doing something similar to that. All right, guys. So question of the day. Today is Friday, like we said at the beginning of the video, and it is my kids and my husband's last day before spring break. They have spring break all next week. So my question of the day is spring break. Do you happen to have spring break? Now, I teach college, so my spring break was back in the beginning of March. So we only go 8 weeks. We get a spring break and then we go 8 weeks. It's right there smack dab in the middle. The problem is generally when I have my spring break, it's still very cold and it's hard to do anything because my family's all still in, teaching and in school. I kind of wish we would somehow line up these spring breaks between public schools and colleges so that way we could, hang out with our families, but that's okay. Normally I try to schedule a day in there for my students to do something online, and I take a few days off with my kids, but because I just took a few days off to go to New York City, we're not doing that. I'm going to be working all through their spring break, but that's okay. It actually makes it easier on me because now I don't have to get kids up, get them to school, do all that stuff. So it'll be fine. But yeah, anyway, I was just curious where everybody's at. Do you get a spring break? Do you not get a spring break? Are you, did you already have yours? Is it coming up? Let me know in the comments. Easter's so late this year. So a lot of times spring break's connected to Easter, but with Easter being so late, I know the schools couldn't wait to do spring break any later than that. Okay, so that's all I got for you. If you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. Make sure you share it with a friend that needs some savings at Kroger. And of course, do all the things like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.